My name's Leah Taaffe. I'm the CEO at Community Living and Respite Services. So the Opening Doors project is really important for our community for a number of reasons. The first and most important one is that it provides permanent, safe housing for people with disability in our community. And the second one is that it injects a significant amount of income into our economy. So our most recent project cost $1.8 million to build, and that all goes straight back into our community. And then it creates ongoing employment opportunities for all of our lovely community members. So, as you all know, our Opening Doors projects build specialist disability accommodations which specifically meets the needs for people with disability. And that's really important because when you have a disability, you need the greatest opportunity possible to be as independent as you can be. And what these homes and the design standards do is enable that to happen for everybody. So, in this project, you can get in and out of the house without having a step. The walls are reinforced and it's a really nice, quiet environment. And the bathrooms are built so that if you have any additional support needs, then you can have that happen in the bathroom and you're perfectly safe. So these projects build homes for people with disability, and all of those people with disability have families who care for them and love them and are really invested in making sure that they are in a safe and secure environment. And the benefit of these houses for the families of our people with disability is that they know they have secure housing that's affordable for their person with disability, and that makes them as independent as possible. So having these houses and having people with disability live in our community as part of our community is a really huge importance for our whole community, because we need to be as inclusive as possible, and the more that we see people who are different to you and I moving around and being in our community and seeing how people are independent helps reduce all of those barriers to inclusion and being a part of your community that people with disability often face. So we've now completed 4 Opening Doors projects, and that's provided spaces and homes for 20 people with disability in our community. And we've done that over the last 8 years with the support of our community, and that's a huge benefit to Echuca-Moama. So having a home that supports you to be as independent as possible has great benefit for people with disability. We've seen some of the people that we support who used to have staff 24/7 overnight every day of the week now don't have staff overnight because they don't need it anymore. We've seen people being able to welcome other people into their homes whenever they've felt like it, like you or I do, because they don't have to have staff all of the time. We've seen people being able to build their own gardens, have pets, which they weren't able to do before, and just get out and about in their community much more easily because they have a home that enables them to be as independent as possible. One of the really good benefits of specialist disability accommodation for people with disability is the affordability of these homes. So the rent that you have to pay if you live in one of these houses is capped. So you can't pay any more than a certain percentage of your disability support pension and the rental allowance, and that means that you can afford it. So normally a home or a unit like this, which is brand new and built, would be out of the price range of someone who's on a disability support pension, but because of the rules that are in place around it, it means it is affordable, and that's a really positive thing. It's actually not that easy to access homes like this, and so we're very lucky in the Echuca-Moama community to have so many homes that are specialist disability accom. It's quite a complex process to get your NDIS funding for both your specialist disability accom and then the support that you require in order to be able to live as independently as possible. So it is really challenging. One of the things that we do is support people to get access to that, and we're trying to encourage people, if you're interested in housing, get onto the NDIS website, find their specialist disability accom page and submit your independent living options forms as soon as you can, because there are homes like this all across the country where you could have the opportunity to live as independently as possible. You just have to start working on your funding and your applications and finding it now. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to our community, our families who trust us to do this work with them, our staff who work with us, and most especially our sponsors of all of the fundraising activities that we do, who enable us to have provided 20 homes for people with disability in our community. So thank you.